The budget for the University of Missouri system and its 4 campuses is managed within the UM System's Office of Finance. The university's current budget consists of 3 types of funds that work together to benefit the entire UM system. Here, we will use the colors of a stoplight to explain the types of funds that make up the university's budget, with green signifying unrestricted funds, red signifying restricted funds, and yellow representing self-funded operations. The core operations fund of the university, represented here as green funds, is the least restrictive and the most valuable, contributing more than 40% of total current fund revenues. The operations fund is the lifeblood of the university, allowing it to support its core mission. This fund allows the university to educate more than 70,000 students, conduct life-changing research, provide statewide public service, and enhance the economic well-being of all 6 million Missourians. It also supports activities necessary to keep the UM system and its 4 campuses running. The primary funding sources for the university's operations fund are tuition and fees, state appropriations and support from overhead cost recovery on grants, and self-funded operations. The next area of funds, depicted here in yellow, includes self-supporting funds, which are also largely unrestricted. The primary source of funding for this group is fees for services provided. Auxiliary funds account for half of the university's budget. Auxiliary units, or self-supporting operations, include student unions and bookstores, dining halls and recreation centers, athletic and healthcare entities, and service operations like energy management and telecommunications. Auxiliary units are self-funded and treated as separate business enterprises. The remainder of university funds are restricted, or red funds, and come largely from gifts and endowments, as well as external grants and contracts. Gifts and endowments are often directed by donors to support specific university programs or activities. Similarly, grants and contracts are primarily directed for specific research, while some fund public service and instructional activities. Federal and state-funded financial aid is also accounted for in these restricted funds due to limitations on their use. Another way to illustrate university funding is to think of it in the context of a tree. Tuition and state support form the roots of the funding tree and provide the base for all other operations at the institution. The trunk represents the mission of the university, which supports the branches and leaves of the university's activities. Without the base or the trunk of this funding tree, there would be no ability or need to support the self-funded auxiliaries, gather philanthropic support, or accept external research funding. These activities, in turn, contribute to core operations and support activities that align with the university's mission but need a subsidy to continue, such as grants and contracts. Learn more about the University of Missouri system at www.umsystem.edu.